How's it going, NPC Nation? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be talking about, let's talk about the zombie deer virus or disease, or what it's really called is chronic wasting disease. So what it is a disease that is found in elk, deer, and reindeer, all these kind of deer. It's found in deer, in any deer species, moose, but it is a disease that basically eats the brain of the deer, stops them from functioning properly and stuff like that, and also can cause death and change in behavior and stuff like that. People are discovering this now, but it's a disease that deer probably had for years because they're thinking that this is going to spread from deer to humans. Well, the CDC and the WHO have both said that there's no effect in humans. If this does happen, there's probably not going to be any effect on humans at all. And they don't know where people got the zombie deer virus name. So I don't think there's anything to worry about. I just want to talk about this because I've been doing my research and I found out why it's what's called the chronic wasting virus. So it basically changes the deer's behavior, basically how they feel and stuff like that, and eats their brain, basically killing them in the process. And it's an interesting thing. But if there ever is an effect in humans, I don't think it's going to do as much damage as it would the deer, like it does to the deer. It is mostly like a deer disease. It's only been found in deer, elk, and anything deer species, moose, anything like that, reindeer. But it is interesting to see the people freaking out about this. If this does start affecting the human population, I think we would get a cure very, very quickly, because I don't think it would do anything like that to us. I don't think it's going to eat our brains and turn us into the zombie. It's not turning deer into zombies. It just changes their behavior and gets rid of their, basically, motor functions and stuff like that, and that's what basically would kill them, is that part. But if this does ever affect humans, I think we'll be ready for it. They're finding, I think they'll find a way to cure it very fast. But the WHO and the World Health Organization and the Center for Disease Control, the CDC and the WHO, have both came to a conclusion that they don't understand why people call it the zombie deer virus. Yes, it kind of turns them into a zombie because it's a brain disease. It eats their brain and their motor functions. But personally, I don't think it's something to freak out about. If it does, it's starting to affect the human race. People are starting to know about it now. There's people talking about it now. I'm talking about it because I just want people to understand what it's called. Yeah, it's called chronic wasting disease, which is an awful name for it. But personally, I think if it does affect people, we're going to get a cure for it very quickly, because it is not a disease that I think it's a disease that's hard to spread. The only way I think you can get it if you eat a diseased animal, a diseased deer, moose, elk, anything like that, is what I've been told. And you can tell if they have it because it's going to be if you go into the brain or into their motor functions, like their lungs. It's been seen I think it's like a black spot or something weird like that. It's something weird. It's a sign. But I think that just don't eat deer. Not a lot of people eat deer. So, and if it does affect humans, I think we're going to find a cure very quickly. But just when you go hunt deer, just don't hunt deer for a while. I think they're going to test on deer, because the deer population here in America is very, very big. And they're going to take some deer and test on them and probably figure out I think that's what they're doing right now, is trying to figure out how to cure this disease if it ever spreads to humans. I think the only way I've heard it can spread to humans is via, eating a eating a meat of the deer that already has the virus. So personally, I think the zombie deer virus is just another, big scare thing. People are freaking out over it. Yes, it's a very bad disease for the deer. Like I said, it basically takes away the motor functions and stuff like that and kills it. But if you want to do your own research on the corona, it's called chronic wasting disease. That's the real name for it. But it's a very interesting thing. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, press the share button, press the like button, press the red subscribe button, press the bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.